Teslas are often called computers with wheels, but that expression has many more layers to it than a lot of people realize. Of course, the Tesla ownership experience is driven both figuratively and literally by computers. But much like in the world of personal computers, Tesla improves the hardware continuously and will introduce those improvements without any notice, without artificial constraints of model years, like you'll see with legacy auto manufacturers. For example, you wouldn't buy the latest Toyota Camry in January and expect that by April it will come with a more powerful engine and a larger touchscreen. However, Tesla is constantly tweaking their hardware, and they'll change parts both big and small on the assembly line without any notice. This means that, like buying a personal computer, Tesla buyers often fret about when is the best time to buy a particular Tesla. But the advice for buying a Tesla is typically the same as for buying all tech. Just buy what you want when you want to, because it's almost impossible to time your purchase around improvements in technology. Just ask any of the people that have been waiting for years for the Model S and the Model X refreshes that are very, very overdue. However, if you're in the market for a Tesla Model Y, you might actually want to delay your purchase. It seems there are 4 significant changes in hardware that are coming to the Model Y very soon that might mean that your patience is rewarded with a better vehicle. The big news this week is out of China. The Model Y page on Tesla China's website reveals that the updated console, now found in the Model 3, is finally coming to the Model Y. Recently, Tesla redesigned the Model 3 center console to get rid of the piano black finish and some weird storage configurations for a more conventional console design and finish. At first, some were calling this the Camryfication of the Model 3. But now that they've been in owners' hands for a few months, it seems like the new consoles are a big hit. I actually like the Toyota Camry for what it's worth. However, even though the Model Y uses the same center console design as the Model 3, the old piano black and soft flip-up console is what you're going to find on Model Ys delivered in the US today. It also appears that the front door panels now include trim that matches the dash. Wood in black interiors and white painted aluminum, I think it is, in white interiors. It looks great, but there aren't as many details on that other than this photo. Though the same photos on Tesla's US site show the same old console and doors, it's hard to imagine that Tesla is not going to migrate all Model 3s and Ys to the new parts as soon as they run out of the inventory of old parts at their Fremont factory. We don't mind our OG console and the doors as they are, so I can't imagine waiting to make a purchase to get the new ones. However, this minor interior refresh is hardly the most exciting news coming out of Tesla China. Google Translate shows that the Made in China Model Y also comes with a heated steering wheel and a HEPA filtration system. The heated steering wheel has been requested pretty much since day one of the Model 3. The Model S and the Model X have had a heated steering wheel at least available as an option for a number of years, but we haven't seen any such option come to the Model 3 or the Model Y until now. A Tesla hacker known as Green the Only tweeted an interesting finding back in October of heated steering wheel code in the Model 3 and Model Y software, but the hardware is now finally here, at least in Made in China Model Ys. Again, I cannot imagine a scenario where the heated steering wheel doesn't migrate to all Model 3s and Ys as soon as the existing inventory of parts is depleted at the Fremont factory. We live in Raleigh, North Carolina. Our winters are pretty mild by most standards, but my wife and I miss the heated steering wheel that we had in our first gen BMW X5. Like heated seats, heated steering wheels are really nice to have even without your vehicle covered in snow and ice. I hate wearing gloves when I drive, but with a heated steering wheel, I don't have to. In fact, it's likely you'll be able to activate the heated steering wheel from the app, just like you can already do with the Model S and the Model X, so your steering wheel will be already warm by the time you get in the car. This is absolutely a feature that I would wait for. Same thing with the HEPA filtration system. HEPA filtration would be awesome here in North Carolina, which at times seems like the pollen capital of the world. Yes, you can buy aftermarket HEPA filters for a Model 3 or a Model Y right now, but without the entire air handling system designed around a HEPA filter, you aren't going to get all of the benefits. Plus, you run the real possibility of accelerating wear of your blower motor. A HEPA filter isn't magic. It filters smaller particles because it basically grabs more tightly on the particles in the air, so to speak. And this slows the air passing through the HEPA filter more than through a non-HEPA filter. If you only change the filter, that increased resistance will mean decreased airflow in the passenger compartment. It'll mean increased back pressure on the blower motor. Both of those things are bad, which is why I'm sticking with factory air filters for our Model 3. But I would wait to get a HEPA filtration system in a brand new Model Y. Tesla also has a major redesign of the headlights for the Model 3 and the Model Y. In fact, vehicles are being delivered with the new headlights right now, though there's no guarantee that a Model Y picked up today would have either the new headlights or the old ones. What's the change? These new headlights have lenses on the outside that provide better focus of brightness on the road without blinding oncoming traffic. That's just what we can see right now. But they seem to have built-in capabilities that aren't yet legal here in the United States, but will be unlocked with future software updates. That is really cool. That means that these new headlights are improving visibility today while future-proofing the vehicles in which they're installed for updates in US headlight laws that we're expecting to see very soon. Our headlight laws are something like 70 years old, and sadly they're getting in the way of safer headlight tech. But we can expect to see that change hopefully by the end of 2021. A few videos are trickling out showing the difference made by the new headlights, and it's actually pretty significant. One video shows that at least in Europe right now, the low beams raise up to provide a wider throw, showing the size of the road farther out in front of you when you have your high beams on. That would be super helpful for spotting the numerous deer that dart around these wooded roads all over North Carolina. HELA has some great videos showing off their tech as is currently available in Europe. Their adaptive front light system changes the beam focus and aim point, not only for cornering, which is actually permitted in limited capacity here in the US, but also for changes in grade, rising to meet a hill and lowering as the road drops away. Their headlights even adapt to weather, tied into activation of windshield wipers and fog lights. While we aren't yet certain how the new Model 3 and Y headlights fully work, they do appear to each have a swiveling lens for the low beam, like also shown here by HELA. That future-proofing, that ability to change the performance of the headlights through a software update is what makes them worth waiting for. I really have never had an issue with the headlights in our August 2018 Model 3, but they only point straight ahead. If waiting a month or two meant that I could get a Model Y with adaptive headlights that could be improved with Tesla's free software updates over time, I absolutely would. Adaptive headlights, HEPA filtration, heated steering wheel. These are big improvements that can improve your ownership experience by quite a lot. The new console and door trim, that's just gravy that's probably going to come along with the Model Ys produced here in the US in the next few months. I can't tell you whether any of these features would be worth waiting for you, but this is definitely one of those times where I will not be telling people to just buy whatever's available and not to worry about what's coming next. Of course, whenever Tesla makes big improvements, they tend to discount existing inventory with the older parts, so even if you weren't worried about these new improvements, waiting might save you some money over buying the exact same vehicle today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are these features worth waiting for or not? If you're looking to buy a Tesla and haven't placed your order yet, be sure to use my Tesla Owners referral link when you do. You'll get free supercharging. Full details on the Tesla Owners Referral Program can be found at the link itself. Be sure to subscribe for more videos on the latest stuff coming to Tesla. I really appreciate you watching The Tech of Tech, and I hope to see you next time.